Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Berserk, the manga stream.
Yes, the VOD from Twitch, Volume 4.
Volume 4. Alright, enjoy, guys. Alright.
Hey, guys.
How's it going, everybody? Berserk.
Bazaka.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have a follow right before we even signed on. 9494. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the SOS Brigade. Glad to have you here.
Yes. Dun, dun.
Volume 4. Volume 4. Guts' childhood. Specifically,
yes,
it looks like the rougher parts of his childhood. That
Be more specific.
The anime didn't want us to see, I guess.
Right, yeah.
You know, the kind that might be just a little bit too much.
Right.
All right, who's in here? We got Ryan H. Hey, Ryan. Glad to have you here. A whole bunch of people here.
Yep.
All right, awesome. Zaldrix has just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome to the SOS Brigade. Glad to have you here.
Yes.
I'm not going to ask anyone specifically to test out the bits thing, but I think the alert works now. If we can get it to work this way, then we should be able to update all the alerts by the time the next stream works. So,
cool.
Yeah, I think it has to be a minimum of 100, but just if that ends up working, we'll see. Oh, Ryan H is going to give it a shot. Let's see if it works, guys. There should be a funny GIF that plays once this goes through. So here we go. It is not working. Crap. It's just showing the bits thing.
Well, thank you so much, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys.
Oh.
It doesn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna talk with my Twitch buddies and see what we can do about this. There should be a funny GIF with me in a particular scene of Kill la Kill going on in the background, and that should be pretty funny. Wait. In the last episode of Semblance of Sanity Reacts, the mildest and most censored orgy in Berserk. Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you so much, Zaldrix, for the bits.
Thank you, Zaldrix.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, okay.
Hello, recap in Puck voice, please. Okay, so did we settle on the Jacuzzi Splot kind of voice for...
I think so. Maybe.
Alright, guys, last time we left off, Guts was a young child again, and he was dealing with his buddy, who was his mentor, but unfortunately it looks like he was just, it looked like some kind of exchange was done, and now a guy who doesn't look to have the greatest intent has desire for Guts to be his, Yeah, no words need to be said. We'll just get into it when we read the manga.
Puck doesn't want to talk about something like
this
that.
This wholesome, very,
kid-friendly
manga.
Yep. That's right. Where nothing bad ever happens.
Puck is strong. Puck will be able to handle this. I'll be fine. I mean, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, oof, no gif. Yeah, seriously. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Do we have to start this off with the intro again? That's the real question.
I mean, guys, that's up to chat to decide, right? Like, we should give it, like, at least a fair shot if you guys want us to get into this again.
There is something that seems to be very much wrong that's happening right now, so it might be worth putting our glasses on.
Possibly, yes. All right. How does it start again?
Feel no shame about shame, where the chains their phrase. Even Maza will show you another way. So put your glasses on, nothing will be wrong. There's no blame, there's no fame, it's up to you. The choice was should be founded. Whatever holds you back, I can't get it off. Tell me what you want. I don't know why you're afraid. Tell me what you say. I don't know why, too late, it's too late. Walking into a lightsaber, yeah.
Yes. Guts.
Yes.
Berserk.
Indeed. So.
All right. So we have volume 4 here.
Yes. With
explicit parental advisory.
I'm pretty sure that's
content.
just on every single.
I know, but like I feel like this is the one right here where I'm going to feel a sick knot in my stomach.
Yeah. The question is like,
how explicit?
Right, and how much of a little bit of time skip maybe did they do from like the end of the last one to.
All right, guys. It seems like we've got the majority of y'all in here.
Yeah.
We're gonna read some Berserk. We're gonna have a good time here. Hopefully.
We shall see.
I feel like, yeah, it's like, yeah, we're gonna read Berserk Volume 4. We're gonna have a good time here. Seinfeld theme starts playing.
Do you want me to start it for you? That way you don't have to.
No. You've already read this volume. Let's get everyone up to speed.
Yep.
You've read the 4th and 5th volume.
Correct.
Right.
That is it.
And that is it. So, yeah, guys. Here we go. First page.
Yep.
Oh, Griffith! A cute, adorable little Griffith. In some funny ways, you see how, artistically, Miura is, his character designs have some similarities and some crossovers. So, like, can't you see a little bit of Casca in him, facial structure-wise?
Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of cool how that is.
Right.
All right, so there's a nice little bit of...
Okay.
Now
into the actual volume.
Ooh, nice shot of guts atop a mound of corpses.
Smoky background.
Yes. The Golden Age, Chapter 2. Chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all in this volume.
Because,
oof.
Yep. That's how this
is gonna be something else, guys.
It will be.
So here we go. First page. This is technically page 6 of volume 4. It is night. Everything is quiet.
And Donovan's there.
And this demonic-looking bastard.
Yep.
And he has pinned guts. Holy crap. He's actually huge. Like, this is something that's kind of just uncomfortable, obviously because of the context here.
Right.
And we're on page 7, but like the fact that he's so much bigger, like he's huge.
Yep.
And there's really nothing Guts can do about this.
Yeah.
I don't want to read this out loud.
Yeah, no, you don't need to. That's
all right.
fine.
We're turning the page to page 8.
Yep.
Oh god, Guts is fighting back. Oh no.
I mean, he's a fighter. That's what he does.
I know, but oh no. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Guts is going for his sword, and kicks him in the balls.
But then he's not quite able to reach it.
No, he's not even nearly strong enough. And on page 9 now. I keep cringing as I'm turning the page. I'm like, all right, turning the page now to 10. Oh, this is why we came here.
Yeah.
Brave. Boy, the next 38 volume readings are going to be fun.
You sure you don't want me to do this?
I got it. I'll be fine. All right, we're on page 10, I believe. Yep,
Yeah.
page 10.
Yep.
Oh, dang. Gambino took the money for this.
Yep.
Yeah, I assumed that was what went down, but now we have confirmation.
Yeah.
He sold Guts.
Yep. After Guts' like first battle, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Thermite Kitties just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thanks so
you.
much for the subscription. Welcome to the SOS Brigade, and welcome to watching us suffer through Berserk.
A little bit of
Volume 4.
sunshine amidst what's happening.
Oh my god. So 3 silver coins bought him for the night. Jeez.
Yeah.
This is like top 10 anime betrayals right here. This is not even a joke, not even a meme. This is messed up. All right.
Yeah.
Page 11. Oh, and Guts' first words. That's a lie. They're being very tasteful and not showing really anything of Guts, but yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Page 12. Oh god, okay.
And it's over. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I was very nervous. I was like, I'm not ready for this. But now we skip and just shows the castle and the camp, and Donovan's leaving. And Guts looks bruised and beaten on page 13.
Yeah.
And he had a bit of cloth wrapped around his neck, so he's probably choking him out a little bit. Yeah. So that he could, grab on to something.
Yeah. I mean, he was using it to gag him, but
well, I think it was to gag him, but the reason anyways. Yeah. All right, going from page 13 to 14. Okay, so Gambino
cuts himself shaving.
Yep. And Guts is here with a cloth over his loin and
his sword drawn.
And he looks pissed and sad and confused and depressed and angry and just a mix of emotions. And Gambino's just like, something went down here. Dogs are dogs 22. Thank you so much for the follow. Ryan H, thank you for the 100 bits. You made it, Caleb. Yay. Yay. I mean, there were hints in the anime that he had been sexually abused. And I always thought actually it was Gambino and they just didn't want to show it. But the idea that it's even worse, like in some ways, Gambino is just like, nah, here's 3 coins. Someone else go do it.
Yeah.
Like in some ways, it makes it so that there's 2 sources of pain in his life. That are like this. Artuin is just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the SOS Brigade. Glad to have you here.
One of the things that just tears me up about this part, though, is that Gambino is just like, oh, you're wanting to practice? Like, no, that's not it.
I got a hangover. Yeah, this isn't a good time. All right, turning the page. Page 16. Oh, see, he can't believe that Gambino would do that. So he's like, wait, Gambino doesn't know. Like, he's not aware. There's like, there's an understanding that, he's like not actually aware of, what went down. Yeah, I remember that Guts is 9 for sure. Oh, and he can't say anything. He's like, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Page 17, he just lets out his anger on the barrel. Oh.
Yep.
Page 18. And the army's moving out. Okay.
Yeah.
As if as if nothing happened. Oh, crap. Now we're on page 19. There's a lot of detail in the army and stuff here, but the really cool part is seeing, like, Donovan's, like, fat face, like, barely, like, fitting in his helmet and stuff. And,
yeah,
that little look in between him and Guts. All right, page 19 to page 20. Oh, that's some cool panel work.
Oh, yeah.
It crosses over both pages.
Yep.
Yo.
Like, the number of horses that he draws here.
A lot of horses.
And, like, he gives good detail for each one. Like,
I mean, they look very similar.
Yeah. But
like, near identical in some instances. But, that's fine. I'll take template stuff. This is incredible.
Yep.
It's the kind of thing of where you go back and you rewatch Lord of the Rings, for instance, and you see that like they did that duplicating technology to make the armies look bigger, even though it's like only 100 people.
Exactly.
But still, you have to look really closely because it's actual like incredible work, and this was done, you know, by a single person.
Yeah.
You know, a single artist. Just
insanity.
Blows your mind. And hey, Horseman, like Horseman OP. Just can't really do much there. Even Guts at 9 years old, taking out a guy's face right there. Ooh, his sword like black with blood. Going to page 21 to 22. Donovan is a monster with an axe. Writing down soldiers. Oh, but he's separated. He's separated. Oh, and page 23, someone shoots him with a crossbow in the back. How much you want to bet that's... How much you want to bet that's Guts? All right, turning the page. Page 24. Oh, Guts.
Yeah.
Oh, Guts, you did it. You did it.
And double tap.
Oh, my God, he killed him.
Yeah.
He kills him. He shoots him through the mouth. Oh! This is awesome. And... Oh, he comes up with the sword. And say it. Turning the page. Say it again. Who sold me out? Say it. Oh. This is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he just... Yep. He's dead. He's so dead. Wow. This is not Guts' first kill.
Nope.
But in some ways...
It's the first kill of, like...
It's the first kill that mattered. Where he probably looked like... And killed them slowly.
Right. Exactly.
Like, this kill mattered. Like, he wanted this person to die more than anyone else.
Suffer. Yeah.
And to suffer. Whoa.
Yep.
Holy crap. And he has to also be careful if he... You know, people notice that he's the one that did this.
He's screwed.
He's very screwed. So, okay. So, flipping the page here, 28, and he gets away.
Yep.
Very smooth. Whew. Okay. Yep. All right. So we're on page 28, and yeah. Oh boy. All right. Very justified revenge. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. Guys, you can't have 3D music. Yep. Oh my gosh. What chapter is this? This is the Golden Age arc.
Chapter 2?
Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Golden Age arc. It just says the Golden Age Chapter 2, and it's of Volume 4.
Right.
Just to clarify here. All right, so the battle continues. Charge!
Yep. Gambino is,
tons of cannons. Like,
oh yeah,
it's really crazy to think that they're wearing medieval armor and stuff, but like these cannons look pretty legit.
Yeah, like
they're doing a lot of the damage.
Where it's like making that transition.
Whoa! Did Gambino just go down? Hold on. So he's leading the charge there, and then some kind of explosion happens. Yeah. Guts is knocked down on page 29, and he sees someone lying next to him.
And it's Gambino.
I think it's Gambino, yeah.
Yep.
Whole bunch of crap all over him. Yo, okay. So page 30, and we just time skip.
Yeah.
Battle's over. He's lost his leg. Yep. Okay, so it's effectively we're caught back up to that part in the anime.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Gambino is a beast. Say what you will about who he is as a person. He's a monster to lose a leg and be conscious and like.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wait, he's out. No, he's out.
But he managed to survive the fight still. Like,
yeah. Losing a leg and then just losing all that blood and.
Although it's like, was Guts one of the reasons that he survived? Like, did Guts like maybe defend his unconscious body or who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll never fight again.
Yep.
And then people are worried about having a new leader. And
Yeah.
Guts still doesn't know for sure whether or not Gambino did this to him, and now he might die without him knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now he's remembering something about Gambino. Is that Guts' internal thoughts? We're on page, what is it, 32?
I think that's Guts' internal
page 31.
thoughts because
saying, you've always acted superior to me,
Right.
high and mighty, selfish, cold. I think that's him thinking about Gambino,
because
right?
in that specific image or part, it's showing Gambino.
Okay.
So they're probably doing the quotes just to, show that it's still Guts.
Gotcha.
Thinking these things.
Okay, good to know. All right, next page. Thinking about your...
32.
Oh, he's conscious. He's conscious. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shisu, that's
Yep.
his wife, right?
Yeah, or his woman at least.
Or yeah, the woman he... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, that's the mercenary life, right? You die,
Uh-huh.
and...
You don't really have many people to remember you.
Nope. But Guts cries for him. Guts, this is his father figure. This is his father figure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's something really sad about when your father figure is the one that, ends up doing this to you. It's a total...
Betrayal doesn't make the pain go away.
No,
Like,
exactly.
It doesn't make you stop caring for them.
You still spent time with them that mattered. There's that weird thing that I don't think I'll ever truly be able to like understand fully because I never went through any kind of abuse like this. We're lucky, but like in a lot of ways, I don't know how a 9-year-old can separate in their minds the abuse from the person that took care of them.
Yeah, there's just
so many complicated things there.
no way.
Can you manage the things there for a second? Just love to see how everyone else is doing.
Cannon fire hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. So Guts is 11 and a half, considering he was born when there were no leaves, so fall or winter. Now trees are full of life. So summer. I don't see any trees here, so must be looking ahead for now.
Yeah. Possibly.
Losing hold on, let's go back down. Pyrophoenix. Losing a leg, especially when it looks to have been through the bone above the knee. That must have been painful in the era.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It was above the knee. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yikes.
any era. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they probably removed as much as they could around the bone that was left, just so they could actually bandage it up properly.
Right.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here we go. So the time skip in the next page, 33, is 2 years later. So now he's 11 and a half.
Right.
Yeah. And the trees do look to be fuller. So, and there's no snow on the ground. So there's grass. So yeah, it's not winter.
Guts is still fighting.
There's a lot of detail actually on this knight in particular. If you look at the knight in the middle panel.
Yeah, like even down to the chainmail, like the little rings and everything.
Wow.
Yep.
That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff right there. All right, flipping the page to page 34.
Yep.
Heavy fighting. Guts and the other knight in the thick of the combat. That classic bit where Guts ducks and barely lives as the sword bounces off his stupid helmet that he wears.
Yep.
And sweeps out the neck.
Uh-huh.
Nice, clean slice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And the battle's over. Page 35, he comes running back.
Yep.
Oh, good dog. Wow. Oh, no, there's a dog
with him
there.
It's an actual dog.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the dog for a second. I was like, wow, is he calling
But the
Guts
analogy
a dog?
is still there. You know?
Yeah, the analogy is definitely still there. Oh, right. And he's like... Oh, dang. Yeah. Yeah, this is straight from the part in the anime. Yeah.
Yep.
And he's ignoring him about the reward and killing the enemy general. He's like, aren't you proud of me?
Yep.
And he's like, get meat for the dog. Go, boy, hurry and get it. You know, it's just...
Yeah.
Wow.
Hits him with his crutch. Yeah.
And all the other soldiers are like,
Yep.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
All right, page 37 to 38. Turning the page. Oh, and then he kicks the dog, too. What a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then the people making their comments and
yeah, saying you could be so lucky to be cared for by a little kid and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's getting all angry. It's funny, this guy here, the balding guy saying this is just a joke. It's just a joke. Kind of reminds me of the guy that was the apothecary guy.
Oh.
Later, doesn't he? Kind of. Maybe not.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where in manga it's because it's black and white. It's easy for things to look similar.
Sure.
Like I've had lots of trouble in other manga of like not being able to tell the difference between characters because it's black and white. You know. Yeah.
If you aren't brave enough to fight a wounded man, I don't want to hear any of your crap. All right, page 39 to 40.
Yep.
The dog's following him as he leaves, and he's got, oh my gosh. They do this a lot in Berserk.
Yep.
They'll show characters when they have that intent to kill, and
and
they'll make them look demonic, like a demon of some kind.
Yep.
Like the ears will be extra angled. They'll focus on the fangs, like sneering there. They'll
make the nose will be downturned more, so it's like more has a point to it and everything.
Yep, it's really terrifying.
Yep.
He throws the money on the ground. Going to page 41. Guts is just wanting to be valued and accepted, and it's not getting any of that. All right, page 41 to 42. Nice transition to the rain.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like the way the shadow hits the tree, it really makes it feel bleak.
It does. It does.
All right, page 43. Right now, all I need to think about is surviving tomorrow.
Yep.
And another man comes to him in the night.
Yeah.
Okay, now is this going to go the same way as it did in the anime, or is it going to be different? Page 44.
Well, you've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying they could do it differently.
Oh,
That shot with Gambino and the crutch.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like he has pupils.
Right. Like they intentionally are making him not look human.
He looks so scary.
Yep.
And Guts, of course, doesn't have a sword right by him. Because he just doesn't know what's going on, and Gambino's trying to kill him.
Yep.
Holy crap. 45 to 46. Oh, and that's a weird face for Gambino.
Yeah.
He looks so crazy.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, and he's like, he's drunk. He's thinking in his head, like, this isn't him.
Well, and I mean, he probably is drunk, but yeah.
Yeah. I want to kind of do this part in a Gambino voice. I figured you'd just die before long, puny little runt. Shouldn't have even been alive anyway. What happened? Shisu, the one who picked you up, died. Then I lost a leg and had to quit as leader. Too stupid even for a joke. What the hell have you got against me? Giving me evil for good. What have you got against me, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's like trying to reason with him, and then he goes on about the being cursed and stuff.
You're a devil's child, and Yep.
Oh, that's a cool shot. So on page 47, they show Guts's face
but
right
just,
here, but
just
the
eyes. Yeah.
And in some ways, he actually looks older all of a sudden.
Yep, because, exactly. He could be any age at that point, which is just fantastic because,
It shows in some ways the loss of innocence, but also
he's never going to forget this.
He's never going to forget this, and he's never going to be able to let go
Yeah.
of the pain of this night. Like,
Yep.
All right, going to page 48. Oh, and the you should have died, and him being all alone in the dark.
Yep.
Okay. Gambino keeps missing. He grabs
gets
his sword.
Yeah.
Here we go. Going to page 49. Page 50. Oh. So this is where it's different. He tells him. He tells him.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just to inflict that last bit of pain.
because killing him wouldn't be enough.
Yep. I'm the one he paid.
Yeah.
Wow.
You killed Shisu.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Following next page, 52. Wow. So he kills Gambino not with fear, but I would say
anger,
with sadness.
Yeah, tears in his eyes.
With just a depressed look of just why.
Yep.
And now, Gambino's super dead.
Oh,
and that's the end of the chapter. I'm thinking of a thing we can do from now on with the kind of the manga reading and stuff, Jacob. We kind of get a little bit more interaction with chat as we read through each one there. So, guys, like...
It's basically a lot of debates of if Shizu had lived, would it have changed things?
I don't know.
And that,
I really don't know.
Right.
I think it's something where maybe he might not have cared as much about taking care of Guts then.
Right.
Because he would have already had someone.
Yeah,
He would have already had someone in his life, so maybe it would have been slightly worse.
Right.
Maybe Guts would have just ended up in someone else's care.
And then probably would have died.
And then probably would have died,
or whatever. Yeah.
I don't think we can really guess about what would have happened. This story is very much based on the idea of fate. So in some ways, this is the way it had to be.
Right. And the fact, and not just the way it had to be, and that things had to go exactly this way, because it was just destined to, but these were the way, this was the way that things had to go in order for all the stuff that comes later to be possible.
Happen,
Yeah. And yes.
Yeah, the thing that look on Gambino makes you wonder if he is possessed.
Oh yeah.
There is some question actually, because Griffith we know has all this fate around the specific things that are going on in his life. Whether or not Guts was orchestrated to enter into his life via the God Hand, kind of manipulating things in a certain way, and these people that kind of were brought into his life in this way.
Right.
Aren't here by chance. So that's a possibility.
Guts will remember that.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Well done. Yeah. I wonder why they made Guts stab Gambino in the chest in the anime and not the neck like in the manga. Seems like a random thing to change. I think the main reason is because in the chest you have, I don't know if it happens this way in the anime, but in the chest, I think it's harder for him to pull his sword out when he like falls on him, and it's kind of like, get off, you know?
Sure.
I don't remember if that happens that way.
Yeah,
but I think if you stab in the neck, it's easier to just kind of push through, and then the neck, you know, it doesn't. You don't have to have the body fall on you and have that trauma thing of the father figure in your life who just tried to kill you have the dead corpse fall on you.
Yeah, it almost seems like the whole thing of the anime making it so that he stabbed him in the chest is kind of like a thing of making it seem more like it was an accident, you know, as far as Guts is concerned.
Sure.
And in a way, that actually makes sense, because if they, given that they didn't have the thing with Donovan,
right?
Because in the manga, that was the thing that pushed him over the edge and made him actually
kill him,
right?
Yes.
So the fact that they didn't have that there, that they still could have done it, right? Because he's coming to kill him, but it wouldn't have felt quite as right. Yeah,
it doesn't make sense for him in the anime to just go straight to murdering him because he's trying to kill him.
Right.
If anything, I would have liked maybe in the anime a thing of like, you're drunk, like what's going on, like, and obviously he's like, this isn't you, but. Yeah,
and then that makes it the whole idea of like, oh no, you know, it was an accident kind of a thing, and then you know, and then of course the people seeing it and being like, you murdered him, you know.
Yeah, well, Guts is never gonna have any kind of like happiness. It's more just a thing of like him just constantly struggling and finding maybe some moments of levity within the struggle itself.
When has Guts ever had a happy ending?
Seriously.
I don't know.
Guts was born from nothing and struggled from the day he was born. Again, he has nothing and must struggle. The eclipse is the same. This is the fate of Guts. It is something, though, that makes you wonder, whether or not Guts's character is actually one that in some ways is meant to break the kind of the bonds of fate, because his character is one that always overcomes the things that should kill him. So there's multiple times where we see him having the opportunity to die,
but he doesn't.
Mm-hmm. And I think in some ways that might be fate saying, you were supposed to die, and I need to, like, fate needs to course correct basically reality to suit that. But Guts is basically that picture of humanity that just doesn't give up.
Well, that's a really good point. The other
like the wolves he should have died from. Like, there's no way you.
Well, and the question is it something where did fate want him to die or to live? You know, because
did fate want him to become strong enough to live through?
Right, exactly, so that he could play that part in everything that happened with Griffith. Right.
So,
or is it that he was supposed to die there? And
I like both.
Like, because at the beginning, the whole beginning setup is that yes, he definitely should have died. The fact that he ever was able to be born and all that stuff is just
Yeah. How do you guys like this format of in between chapters? We kind of discuss it a little bit. Let us know what you think about that. Bless you.
Yeah. Wow, 5 in a row.
It makes me sad when you realize that this caused Guts to close up and disconnect with people, and when he opens up to the Band of the Hawk, his other family, Griffith happened. He closes off again from people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, it's much easier to animate a neck stab as a big picture and then pan to a bigger picture to fill animation time.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, neck stab. But I thought that would be like chest stab. They show up close of Gambino suddenly be like, ugh, and then they zoom out and
gotcha.
He's stabbed. Yeah.
But okay, let's move on into the next chapter here. Chapter 3.
Yep.
Ooh, nice. Oh, it still happens.
Cool. Love the format.
Yeah, it still happens this way. So, page 56, Gambino is like him remembering back. Mm-hmm. It's kind of got that dream shadowed kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Page 57, you killed Shisu.
Yep.
And he falls on him.
Yeah.
The blood all over Guts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is totally a nightmare.
Yeah.
All right, 58. And then...
Lamp
Oh
happens.
wait, no, we're still... No, this is the actual thing. This isn't any nightmare. This is just...
Yep.
This is just the chaos of Guts' emotions displayed in the environment. Him being so terrified.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just traumatized. The lamp falls over and the camp starts to
Tent
burn.
catches on fire.
Yep.
Yep.
And now he's freaking out. Gambino's dead.
Oh, that's interesting.
Gambino!
Okay, wait, hold on.
Gambino!
That's interesting. Right there. That's a close-up of Gambino's eye.
And there's no pupil.
And there's no pupil, no nothing. Like, that's a very particular choice.
Yeah, I do think that there is some kind of...
Like, maybe they're wanting us to question it kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I think there's a very real possibility Gambino could have been possessed or manipulated in some way. It's like controlled. I mean, who knows? But anyways, he had enough reason to do it.
Yep. And he did it.
We're going to page 60. Oh, yep, they're freaking out. There's a tent on fire. And they come in and see Gambino dead at his feet.
Yep.
The blood all over him. But the thing that sucks is that in some way right here, Guts could have explained everything, but the fact that he's a kid,
he's
11,
so traumatized by what just happened.
by this. There's no way he's.
And then they just immediately attack him
because he's not doing that. But they weren't actually intending to kill him. He says, "Answer me," and then puts the sword towards his neck. He was doing that as a way to threaten him to talk.
Oh, gotcha.
And Guts is so terrified and on edge right here.
Right.
He slashes at his arm here. But I'm sure these guys have spent enough time with Guts that they would have been like,
Right.
oh, he came in here to kill you.
Right.
Like maybe things could have worked out. Who knows? But again, fate. You know.
Right. He sold me the.
All right.
to
I'm not even
Donovan
gonna
and all
try
that.
to do the numbers of that, but I can tell you're putting those as existential has followed. So welcome to the Espress
Nice.
Brigade, and glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on page 62 now. Flipping the page.
The shadowed pages were originally colored pages, but Dark Horse didn't print them in color.
Ah, good to know.
Okay.
I can see how that would make sense as being colored pages, because you'd want more evenly distributed shades instead of it having it be more...
And just, like detail and just, previously.
Right. All right, now the other people are coming to...
Yeah, now
kill him.
Now they're
and
trying to kill him.
but here's the thing. Now he has just enough sense to start speaking, but it's too late.
Right.
And wow, the fact that an 11-year-old got away from both of them.
Yep. Yeah.
Went for the horses. And yeah, he's out of here. Flipping the page. Okay, a lot of stuff going on. On. And they all think it's like a night raid.
Right, they don't know what's going on.
And then they spread the word. It was Guts. Guts went and killed Gambino.
Sean Connery.
No. No, it's true. This is thanks that bastard gave him after living under his roof for 10 years. Think about it. Gambino was practically a father to him. And he damn well slaughtered him. He's a father killer.
But why?
But why? Because I'm evil, that's why. But why? But why?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, at least they had enough time to talk about this, giving Guts a chance to get away. But I guess they're stronger writers, so yeah, they're like, we can catch up to him. And this shot on the left here,
the lightning in the background.
He's an evil omen, a cursed kid who's nothing but bad luck. And the fact that there's the head coming out of the sky, it feels very much like God hand kind of.
Right, exactly. A proclamation from on high kind of a thing. Yeah.
Ugh, terrifying.
Yep.
All right, next page.
They're in pursuit.
Flipping the page here. I have kind of lost track of what page we are on. Let me get my bearings here. Okay, so 3, 72, 71, 70, 79, 78, 66. I'm on page 66.
Cool.
And oh man, they even had time to put their armor on.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's like, how much do you wonder it's something that's just like, okay, the people that were on guard duty were wearing their armor already, or is it like a thing because it's like, then you just have to draw armor. You don't have to draw individual like looks and stuff.
I mean, we'll move over it.
Yep.
Then they fire their crossbows, and one of them hits him.
Yeah.
And he goes over the edge. And the horse, I think, is basically like, nope, I'm not going down there. So hard stop.
Yeah.
And he's still holding onto his sword, though. Holy crap. So page 67 to 68. And then, of course, they leave him down there.
Yeah.
Wow. Page 69. Up and looking at the sky. Guts is bleeding, but the bolt is still in him. After he rolled down the hill.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, then you can bet the back of the bolt is broken,
I mean, hopefully. So he can pull it out. One side is broken.
Right, exactly.
All right, flipping the page. Should be page 70. Page 70, I believe. Oh, it's just a big shot of the sky.
Well, and, okay.
2 pages with Guts.
What I love about this shot here is that, because, okay.
Is it eclipse foreshadowing?
No. It's that, so Mura's proven that he can make, like, the people and everything look good. He can make anything that he draws look good.
Right.
And then he shows the night sky, where there's not really anything.
No,
right?
not really.
It's empty.
No.
Guts is the only thing there. He's alone.
Nice.
All
right, next page. page 72. And it's just him kind of just sitting here, I would say contemplating just
what happened.
What happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Page 73.
That's right, because he's on ice right now.
Yeah, he's... The reflections in the ice, that's really cool as well. All right. Page 74, flipping the page here. And he's just dragging his sword and his body onward. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
2 broken ribs. I don't know if that was a point they made him notice in the anime. Because it's just, they don't want to spend too much time here.
Right.
Yeah. Wow, and he's basically considering, like, why don't I just let myself die? Why?
Yeah.
There's nothing really out there. So where do I go?
Right.
What do I do? Page 76. And then wolves. Like, when this happened in the anime, I was just like, all right, can't this guy catch a break? Just a little bit?
Yep.
Like, can we not right now? But no. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Obvious assistant drawn sky.
Oh, man. And they're like, okay. Let's get him.
Yeah.
And Guts, of course, moves on his own in the next page, right?
Yep.
Next page here, I believe this is page 76, 77. All right, move to page 78.
Yep.
And he just puts his sword up. Catches one right through the chest. Yep. Instantly dead. So, that wolf just spit up all that blood, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Page 79. The other wolves are, like, hanging back and barking, like, like, he just killed one of us, like, instantly.
2 of us. Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
What's 2? Oh, those are different wolves?
Yep.
How do you get the... I thought it was all the same wolf.
Nope.
Oh, you're right. There's one here and there's one there. Dang.
Yep.
That's a bit ridiculous, though, that he was able to pull the sword out. And...
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, Guts' sword is very, very sharp, which is like that's one of those things where...
Oh, see, it went out the side here. He didn't pull it out. It cut, and it went out the side.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then he put it out and get the other one there.
But still, like, sticking that through a wolf...
It's a big sword.
It's a big sword, but, like...
Yeah.
And having it go all the way through like that, that's... yeah.
This is awesome. Page 80. And now he's just... he's becoming the beast. He's becoming Berserk. He is becoming who he's going to be. Just really going to town on these wolves. I feel bad for the wolves, really. Like...
He's like, sorry, I've got a lot of pent-up rage and aggression right now.
Oh, man. The carnage on the wolves. Like, someone call PETA. Yeah, Bazaka.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the snout of this one wolf just cut off.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man. Now they're starting to look like dogs that just, like, are like, I don't know. I don't know about this.
Maybe we shouldn't mess with this.
Yeah.
Whatever this guy is.
And he's just...
Yep.
All right, next page, 82. He's like...
The
like
tears still in his eyes.
Staring at the other wolves, and they're just like... Nope, we're out of here. And he just collapses. Ugh. Yep, here's where he gets picked up.
Yep.
And was this
Passing
in the
caravan,
anime, actually? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Maybe it wasn't, actually. I don't know.
And I love how the people are like,
page
wow.
84 now.
Yeah, he's beat up pretty bad. Wait, there's all these wolves around. Did he kill all of them?
Did he kill these wolves? What?
Yeah. Yep.
And he's lucky that this is a different group of mercenaries, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Not ones that are like, hey, that's Gambino's kid, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh. And this is the hallucination stuff with Gambino and him as a kid.
Yeah.
All right, page 85, 86. Oh, art. 4 years later, but
So
art.
15 now, and
Oh,
boy,
look at this art.
yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. The battlements. Every
Like,
soldier is drawn differently
and
with
just
slightly different armor.
The number of soldiers that there are.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
yeah.
just in this one section right here, there's about 40.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What is this?
It's ridiculous.
What is this?
Yeah.
This is just too good.
Yeah.
Ugh. 4 years later. All right. So next page. We're on page 90, 89, 88. Page 88. Crashing through the gate.
Uh-huh.
Ah, and this is actually at the beginning of the
Yep. Mm-hmm.
beginning of the anime. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Charge. Yeah.
Make your way through. Whoever brings me the general's head gets all the reward he wants.
Yay.
Charging forward.
Yeah.
We are mercenaries. Yeah.
And then
Yep. Yep. Dead. Dead. Super dead.
you
Page
spin
90.
me right around.
And we have Bazuso.
I love how even in the manga,
He looks so stupid.
yeah, like even his armor looks stupid, and that's coming from me. Like,
Give a big shout out to Bazuso, everyone in chat.
his helmet is basically a bowling ball.
We can call this boy Thick Boy. Thick Boy.
yeah.
It's the dang boy! Boy, he thick! Oh, man.
Yeah.
Bazuso. It's the Grey Knight! Bazuso! Nani?
Buckana.
Bakana! Bazuso, the one who killed 30 men at once. I hear he killed a bear, unarmed. Nani?
The Knight.
And there are conveniently no archers for us to
Exactly,
just
right.
fire him down.
It's one of those things where it's
instantly.
like every
Well, archers generally don't go in the front.
right, but
You
like
would have some, maybe.
yeah, but like
But
Guts
crossbows.
Still, exactly, because Guts still had that crossbow when he took out Donovan. It's like everyone should.
I guess
decide.
armor is still ridiculously strong.
Yeah,
though.
but straight shot.
I mean, you have to be close, though. You know.
Sure, but especially if it's a crossbow and if you use like a bodkin head,
Yeah.
going right through.
Yep.
What are you waiting for? Defeat him and make yourself famous. You call yourselves knights? Charge!
Easy for him to say, I'm just a
merc.
Let him do it himself. Oh.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And then slow walk.
Page 92, boys. Here we go.
Yeah.
He looks good. Like,
Oh, yeah,
for 15 years old,
Like he
and
looks
like
pretty badass.
rocking the the half plate mail, half leather armor, half like I don't think he even has chainmail on actually.
Yeah, like that's.
It looks like he's just got some
that's
leather
piecemeal
jerkins.
armor.
Yeah, this is really like poor man's armor,
Yeah,
right here.
exactly.
But his armor.
Second level adventurer,
Yes, second level adventurer, exactly. He got just enough money to get the helmet, and he spent
Right.
everything else he had on his sword. He's just
right?
like
Just continually like just at the wheel.
he got the whirlwind like feats or whatever.
sure,
for, like
all that
max.
cleave, great cleave.
Yep,
Just,
yep.
Power attack, everything. Yeah.
Who's that? Looks like a merc. Hey, look at that sword. Whoa,
He's totally not compensating.
pretty young. Hey, dude, that's creepy. What are you? Is that kid gonna swing that long thing around? Phrasing, dude. Phrasing. All right. Next page, 94. All right, this is great. This is classic like shonen stuff where everyone else is commentating on the main characters. They step on the field to like build them up,
Right.
and like
Lad.
everyone stops fighting for like that brief moment.
Exactly,
where this
because
is
talking is a free action.
right.
Lad, are you saying you'll defeat Bazuso?
The 30-man killer or whatever. Metalhead here. I'm a merc. Unlike you knights, I can't live on glory.
I may be 15, but I already have a Steve Bloom voice.
I'm a merc. Unlike you knights, I can't live on glory. I get paid, got it?
Dun dun dun.
Very well, in the event you manage to kill him, I'll give you 5 pieces of gold. I don't know why this guy's voice keeps changing, but whatever.
10. 7. And not one more.
It's like they're already like deciding like,
Okay, we can't give him that much, but we can up it a little bit.
You'll regret this, kid.
You want to continue with that voice?
Getting your head knocked off for 7 gold coins.
A greenhorn brat like you on the battlefield must mean your side is running out of proper soldiers.
Or they're cowards who hide in the shadows of children.
Page 96. Oh, movement line art.
I'm sorry, my line art begs to differ.
Oh, I gotta see what's going on in the comments here.
Guts the alpha male.
Caleb sounding like TFS Yamcha. That's actually who I was channeling right there. It's basically that. Wow! Guts, that's a really impressive sword you've got there.
I could channel the voice of Krillin too, but you know, it's really hard to do that voice.
Bazuso, it's time to duel.
Yeah. This is something that's actually a good point. We see this in the anime. But in the anime, they do the... Right. But in the anime, they have that weird, like, triple take kind of animation thing where they'll slide.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying.
Like, you get used to it.
No, I never got used to it.
Oh, really? You never got used to it?
I always thought it was annoying and stupid, but like...
Hey, at the parts where it mattered. Like
every chance I could in the editing room, I was editing it out.
Well, of course. It
was so pointless. But like in the manga, we can kind of imagine his speed here.
Right, because they just do lines over everything. It's so cool.
It's so good. And even Bazuso's like, nani?
And I love how his arm is coming up like this, almost like he's about to dab right before he kills him. Because that's how hard Bazuso is about to get pumped.
He's running. That's him thrusting forth
on
momentum.
the limit the blade works.
Yeah, and then we have the after images of all of his sword swipes and strikes.
Yep.
But what I also don't like, I also like about this comparatively to the anime, is that these are different types of attacks.
Yes.
These are not all clang, 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 clang,
right.
clang.
Although I think he is still kind of just hitting his axe.
Well,
but
the point is, I think he is still flailing here. There's not as much strategy as it is just brute, merciless, onslaught.
Right, exactly.
So
hit it till it dies. Yeah.
Everyone else
fast.
How can he attack that fast? Bazuso's being pushed back. All right, next page. And now it's Bazuso's turn. But before he can even get a strike off, he hits
his axe.
Bazuso's axe and shatters it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because in the
this
contest,
looks so good in the manga.
Because
Holy
in the contest of whose weapon is hardest, Guts always wins. Clang, clang.
Yeah. Clang, clang, indeed. All right. Again, they're showing the blurred movement of him comparatively to Bazuso, who has some blurs in his movement, but it's generally focused around his weapon.
Right, which I mean makes sense. When you're in full plate like that, you're not going to be moving around that quickly.
But it's something where Guts is moving so fast, he's not even really paying attention to his axe. And I like that we get slowed down frames of these individually to show that he did leave himself open.
Oh, yeah.
Right here. And he's lucky that the axe broke.
Very lucky.
And
you might almost say that Guts has a death wish or something.
Yes, it is something that I like about his character, Guts, is that he's constantly throwing himself into danger.
Yeah.
For, I would say, a means of expressing himself, just giving into his rage. All right, next page 100.
Oh yeah. The triple shots were definitely a budget thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a budget thing, extending time and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, and then he just cuts right into the side.
And then we
Bazuso
see...
has and then the shading on Guts' head and face with just the one eye. Foreshadowing again.
I think that's backshadowing because like his head is more in the background of the shot.
I was meaning the fact that he's going to lose an eye at some point.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
split.
Yep, with
Right
the eye like
and the eye coming out. I just saw that. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's
Rushing
good.
time now.
That's good. That's really good. All right, page 102. Okay. Is he taking a page out of JoJo's right here with this pose? So he splits down Bazuso's face, puts his sword over his shoulder, and he's like, ugh.
Now who's a
And that's
badass and
chapter
7
3.
gold coins richer?
And he just kind of looks over the environment with other soldiers like, oh, wow, he's so cool.
Yep.
They're like, my dick is so hard right now. Like, just it seems so much badassery.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so page 102, 103. 103, that pose, man. Yeah, every JoJo in existence would be proud of that pose.
Yep, that's right.
He's not cleaning his sword or anything. He's got
with
his,
like the billowing
his
cape and everything.
Yeah, he's got his dead opponent with the eye hanging out of the socket right there. He's like, yeah, this chapter is ending on this image.
No, that was not actually a derp. I was well aware of what Caleb was saying about the foreshadowing. Yeah.
All right, turning the page. Nice. So these are the colored pages, I guess, here.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
And there we go. Everyone saw that.
That's right.
Nice. All right, turning the page. Page 106. The Golden Age, Chapter 4.
Dun dun.
Big man Bazuso is super dead. Just blood everywhere.
Now the enemy falters. Mop them all up.
Mop them all up. Mop them all up.
Rip Bazuso. You will not be missed.
Yes. Now that's a splitting headache. Hey. All right, turning the page. Page 108.
Bazuso goes and swings at Guts. The axe breaks on his helmet. Then Guts' sword comes around.
Yeah. But look at this detail comparatively to the previous images.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
And how fast he's turning
Yep.
and prepares his sword for the slice there.
The comparison that they're making here with the visual similarities between this guy and the one knight that he killed, you know, that was the leader of the enemy army or whatever,
right,
that he got the reward for.
Yeah.
And here this guy comes up to kill him and he's just like, oh, nope, and you're dead.
Yep. I also like that he didn't stab him through the armor. So he let his blow carry through and he stabs him right behind it.
Yep.
Basically carving him in half, but so he's going to exit out the back here. That guy's super dead.
Yeah.
Or at least paralyzed and going to die in about 20 seconds.
Yep.
The battle continues, and we are introduced to Griffith. Yeah. That's crazy. And the thing is that, okay, just calling in the differences from the manga and the anime. We didn't actually do our discussion bit, so we should probably do that now, in between chapters. In between chapter discussion.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is something that I've always wondered about the anime and manga differences, is that given that the thing that I was kind of made aware of was that there's more future stuff shown in the manga than there is in the anime. So it's way more detailed about specific things regarding Griffith and the God Hand, Bahamut.
So at this point you already know he's bad news.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, because we can see the similarities in the helmet and stuff, there's no mystery there.
Right.
There's no mystery about what Griffith is going to turn into. We just don't know how. So what I like is that in the anime, it's a question of why. And in the manga, it seems it's a question of how.
Yeah.
So there's a disconnect in the manga of how did we get to what's going to be that future from this. We know who the big players are, and we know the kind of what Griffith will turn into, which I don't really like as much as the way they did it in the anime. It's probably just because I watched the anime first, and I'll probably just grow to like the way they do it in the manga. But this is something that's kind of interesting. Do you guys feel like knowing the how in I would say actually you don't know the how or the why in the anime.
Right, but the main thing is but because you don't know what exactly has happened or whatever, I mean, there's the how, but it's not a how of how did he become a member of the God Hand. It's why did they split? Because all you can think of is, oh, okay, he's king apparently. Yeah, you know.
So I guess there's an equal level of mystery, but I'm just curious to.
But it's definitely a different focus. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys prefer less mystery or more mystery with regards to things there, or do you feel like neither of it really has that much mystery? Because of the way they give the name. They name drop Griffith, so you know that Griffith is bad news eventually.
Right, but I think
for me, you're not really certain.
Right, for me personally, I am very glad that they toned down on how much they showed of the whole, you know, post-eclipse bit in the anime, because for the story that they told, that was the perfect amount to tell. For something like this, I think seeing more was important because it helped us get attached to Guts in the struggle and all the stuff that's coming, so that when they do this, you're like, oh, okay.
Right.
But that also must have made it even more of like a cold shock that they went this far back and then just stuck with it, you know?
Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right, so let's go on here. So Griffith is silently listening to his compatriot talking about things here, turning the page here from page 109 to 110, and they're abandoning the castle. It's kind of a cool thing that Griffith and Guts at this point were technically enemies. Like they're both hired by different mercenary, like different groups to be mercenary armies to fight against each other.
Yeah.
So does this count as a loss for the Band of the Hawk? Technically.
Yes, except that I think what it was is that they basically held it like way longer than they were supposed to.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Page 111.
Half a year's reward. And then the reward for, you know, the battle.
Yeah. You're fabulous, though. Luck or not, to think of a young man like you against that Bazuso. Well, frankly, I'm shocked. How now would you like to try serving me officially?
So now he's Berserk?
Yeah, I'll pay you 3 times what I've already paid you, and if you wish even to promote you to squire.
Julie, get that man a contract.
Surely there's never been a merc the likes of you. How about it? I love how I can't hold a voice. It just keeps changing. This is... I'd need some serious work if I ever went into voice acting. Done. Oh, yeah, page 112, I believe, here. Let's double check that. Yep, 112.
Yeah.
Yeah, the contract's... Oh, the contract's up to date, right? It's like the fighting around here is done anyway.
No, hold on.
Hold on. Why keep throwing yourself into dangerous battlefields? What about status, money, and security? And please, at least be my guest. Don't touch me!
but I was about to sing, be our guest.
What is this?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Guts has, demonstrated that he is, I knew that would never work. Guts is a bit of a badass.
Yes. Don't you ever touch me. It's surprising, like, afterwards he doesn't just go, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Mad Dog Guts, you know?
Yep.
That would be his mafia name.
Blasted little fool?
Well, that's a different person.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. Blasted little fool! Go and die like a dog on some battlefield, then! Page 113 to page 114. Oh, wow, look at the...
Oh, yeah.
Look at the bricks.
Yep.
Oh, the
scenery. And the way they aren't, like, perfectly cut, you know?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oi! Somebody's coming. Huh?
Look, it's the guy who killed Bazuso.
Look at the guy who killed Bazuso yesterday. What's he doing here?
He's an enemy, ain't he? That's nothing to us now.
But I bet his pockets are well lined. He's got the reward for killing Bazuso.
Corcus is like a southern dude now.
But I bet his pockets are well
Western.
lined. He's got the reward for killing that there Bazuso, eh?
How about it, Griffith?
How about it, Griffith?
Do as you will.
No. He's more like, do as you will. You know, he has to be sexy.
Sexy and
It's
a
not
bit removed
He's
and
not
disinterested.
He's not Stewie Griffith. He's not.
Wait, no, we need to do that now. It's Stewie voice.
Do as you will. Yes.
Do as you will,
Yes.
Brian.
Brian, do as you will. I wouldn't be able to take him seriously. All right, turning
That
page,
might make
page
it easier
116.
going forward, though.
Yeah. All right, you guys come with me. Oh, to go kill him, Corcus? Ah, what's so funny, Casca? I can't keep a voice.
What's so funny, Casca? Well, it's your name, Corcus.
You aren't up to killing him, Corcus.
You aren't up to killing him, Corcus.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see about that.
I gotta go back to that southern voice. Hell, we'll see about that. I was planning on killing Bazuso and getting myself famous on one of these days. I think I'm just gonna sit back and let this bastard you never even heard of snatch that gold away. Yeah. Actually, that's the thing. He can be Joey Wheeler, but a southern Joey Wheeler. Yeah, I wasn't planning on killing Bazuso and getting famous one of these days. Yeah. Think I'm just gonna sit back and let this bastard we've never even heard of snatch that gold away. Yeah.
You'll die.
Well, just watch. Yeah.
Ah, yes, and then Judo.
He's like, that Corcus. Judo obviously has a very baritone, sexy voice.
Not Pippin. That's not what Pippin would sound like at all.
Pippin sounds like, you think you can come into my territory and take what's mine?
Yeah.
Are you sure about this, Griffith?
Are you sure about that? Yeah.
Hold on, we might be cringing everyone out of.
Okay, just to settle this debate once and for all, Griffith absolutely did everything wrong. And that's all I have to say about that.
All right, going to page 118. Well, look at Guts here, standing proud.
Yeah, it's
Look at
like you
this
can
boy.
almost hear the JoJo's like in the background. Yeah.
But just the fact that he struggled so much, and here he is, he's standing so tall.
You're gonna go far, kid.
Dun, 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 with 1,000 miles in the...
And then...
Alright, the Band of the Hawk approaches. Page 119. And he's already thrown off his bags. He's getting ready to fight. I'm sure he's...
Oh, Caleb, here's a good question.
Use this. Page 120.
From Gabriel Braga.
Yes.
Do you like Guts more now since he was your least favorite of the three for you in the anime?
I don't know yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing him with Casca.
Yeah.
When we get more of him with Casca, like I am probably going to be able to
give more of a
definitive answer, because I think Griffith is written to be the most interesting of the characters in the anime, and Casca is like very close second behind him.
Yeah, but the everything that they did with Guts in here is
adding so much.
It's hard.
This is Guts' story way more than in the anime.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's notable on another level. Like, it's way more noticeable. Yeah. All right, go get him, Dante. Yeah. and Dante is dead. I really wonder why the horses thing is actually, that... Like, I understand why...
They don't show the horses thing in this.
No, I'm saying why the horses as a strategic upper, hand kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not looked at as being a really big problem, because once they've decided what direction they're going to go, they're riding fast enough.
Uh-huh.
You just swipe at their legs. Swipe at the horse's legs.
Well, the problem is you're gonna get like trampled, you know. So,
no, you go
you
far
go
to the side,
out of the way,
you have a
right.
really long weapon, and you just slice at the
If you have a
legs.
really long weapon, yeah, but usually really long weapons don't slice; they stab.
I guess you're right.
But with Guts, he's got that. Yeah, he's got that super long sword,
Yeah,
so it just works.
I guess the idea of a spear as well also still seems like a strategic. The horse seems like you being predictable in your movements.
Sure.
What I would rather have is have the horses be used to surround him. Do it like Wild West style,
Oh,
where
yeah.
they ride around them in a circle, or Riders of Rohan, you know, where they
Yeah,
they run down and they all just go around.
Oh,
not the laying their spears down thing, but kind of just surrounding them and just standing there and just being like, "Give up,
Right.
we're going to kill you in a few seconds."
Well, and here's one of the other things too. What if Guts still had a crossbow?
Yeah, that's true.
Charge! Ah! Okay, now I need to
I
stand
mean,
up
this
with all
guy's
my
dead
heavy
already,
armor.
so
Yeah.
yeah. Page 122 now.
He didn't even bother to kill the
Oh,
horse.
look at this guy. And I don't recognize you, so you're going down. You're going down hard.
With a flail.
And there goes
Like
his arm.
3 different bits of...
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's so clean. Like, look at.
But
look
it gives
at the
Guts a
art.
nice scratch on the cheek.
But just look at the art. Like every bit of definition on his muscles.
Yep.
Guts' movement.
Oh, yeah.
The impact of the sword slightly hitting the ground.
Yep,
Actually.
each link of the chains on the flail, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
If anything, where you see the art usually skimping is on the hands,
Yeah.
but they kind of have a decent excuse for it
Because they're grasping something.
Well, they're grasping something, but also it's the idea that the armor that they'd probably be able to afford, if it has any kind of hand protection that isn't just like leather, they probably wouldn't be able to afford having individual like finger segments and stuff. It'd just be like
Sure.
bands basically that they just sort of close around the weapon. Yeah.
This guy's really strong. Yeah. Page 124. No. He's not Waluigi. He's Joey Wheeler. Hey, Dante and Errol are both down. Look at that. Gork has started this, and now he's chickening out.
Told you so.
No, this is Casca.
No, I know, but you did Goofy. I just felt like I had to do Mickey for a little bit.
No.
Told you so.
Casca.
Casca.
No, Casca.
Oh, yeah.
Go take care of it.
Hold on. Why me? It's Corcus's fault.
And he just looks at her.
All right, fine.
And he's just standing there like, do you really want to mess with me? I'm a main character.
Look at my tattered cape-ish sort of thing blowing in the wind.
I'm the black swordsman in training.
Can't you see that my level is all question marks
I have a
for you
timeline
guys?
that's already been explored in the future.
Yeah,
you can't kill me.
Yeah, you can't kill plot-relevant characters. I only take a knee. Yeah.
Hey, Rigel, go get him. Yeah.
Why me?
Yeah. Look, he says, yeah. All we need to do is put an N there and it'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
man.
And then Casca, of course, comes to save him in the next panel, right? Yep. Crossbows, man. They're just unfair.
Range is best.
Done.
See, this is why I love snipers. But again, it usually doesn't work.
But look at Casca's armor. Yeah, it's so good.
See, okay,
it's
here's
so
the thing.
good.
People think that what men want is fan servicey drawn female characters.
No.
But what we really want is we want female characters in armor.
That
And
could
armor
just kick our asses.
Yeah,
like any
exactly.
day.
And the thing is, armor that is not like female made like armor, like no boob armor. No.
This is amazing. Yeah.
This is the good stuff.
Here to help. Yeah.
Only because Griffith ordered me to. Stay back.
All right, next page. Hey, page 128.
Dun dun dun. Ting 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 ting.
Oh my god, please no, stop. And this is the classic, he dislodges her helmet and realizes she's a woman.
His thrust was a bit off.
Yes, this is true. All right, page 130. The thing is also kind of cool is you can see where Casca and Casca and Guts actually look very similar. Just how young they are.
Guts. Oh, look, it's a carcass. Corcus. Actually, my name is Corcus.
Actually, my name is Corcus. Yeah.
Hi, yachty horses. Yeah, even the high ground wasn't enough for Casca, but that's because she was on a horse. A horse isn't technically the high ground. Yeah.
Right. Well, the reason why I don't think if you stab the horse's legs, you're gonna get stabbed yourself, is because they hold their weapon in one hand.
Right. So go on to the other side.
If you go on the other side, their reach actually gets lessened, and even if they swipe down here,
yeah,
the horse is out here.
Yep.
So in that time that you do that, if you're low enough, you're not gonna
until
get
you
hit.
see someone dual wielding like massive swords on a horse.
Well, dual wielding is a stupid thing that just didn't. No. Dual wielding is a rule of cool stupid thing. It doesn't make sense.
Unless you
drop your sword on the first
Unless you're a Drow Mary Sue Ranger.
Oh my gosh.
Then yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, page 131. It's a furious fight between Casca and Guts.
Bastard.
Oh my god, he did a wah. Corcus
Yes.
wah.
Yes.
How do you do that? It's like, wah, yeah. I always talk like that, yeah. The only one of us who can beat her is Griffith. So strong. Driving too hard. Oh, phrasing. Page 132. Flipping the page here. All right, and
Guts presses the attack.
Guts beat her. And then Griffith thrusts his mighty lance right in between Casca's legs.
That is a spear.
Spear and lance.
That was actually more
thrusted right between her legs.
No, that was right between Guts's legs. If you want to be technical, technically.
You mean this person's legs?
Oh wait,
look, see where it lands.
Oh right. See,
so get
the
wrecked.
hair is so similar.
Get wrecked, scrub. Yep.
Okay.
But I gotta say, Griffith in the manga looks good. The helmet still looks just as stupid. I'm just saying.
Really?
I've never liked the helmet.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a helmet idea that I've
boob
seen
armor
before.
would get you killed.
Yeah. But still, I like that his armor and everything else looks really legit. All right, next page 134,
dun, dun.
and we see him in his full regal glory.
Yes.
Griffith,
Dun,
the
dun.
leader of the Band of the Hawk. His sword looks also really good too.
Oh yeah. And like
The scabbard and everything.
and even the pauldrons, like the
Yeah,
way
they almost looks like wings, you know.
Yep. It's almost like
Dragon's
it's
wings.
foreshadowing.
Oh, you're right. Oh, this is killer. Griffith!
Yeah.
Griffith? Don't you pronounce that Griffith?
Be careful, this guy's strong. Oh, tough.
Haha, end of the road for you. Yeah. Page 136. Would you lower your sword? I guess not. And
It's at attention and you can't fix it. Let me fix it for you, actually.
Swing, ching, chaw. And he almost has like a conquistador vibe to him. You know?
Yeah.
It's like he's from another era with his armor. Like it's
Sure.
better than all of theirs. You know?
Well, I mean, yeah, because
But I
probably
mean,
is.
but I mean, like it's like there's like 5th gen armor and like 12th gen armor, and he's wearing the 12th gen stuff,
right,
you know?
exactly. But like he's like, oh yeah, so what if I just don't block and actually just sort of deflect it,
Yep.
off to the side?
138, and
Guts like, what? That's cheating.
Griffith is actually making use of his height as an advantage, and yeah,
And stab.
Guts has no chance. Give a nice, good poke right in between the armpit
Yep.
armor there. Oof. Guts is Guts is not doing so good here.
And just look at Griffith's fabulous horse.
Yes, it's a
Like-
great horse.
The hair blowing about in the
Billowing.
wind.
Page 140. Band of the Hawks all cheering him
All
on.
right,
That's our Griffith.
wild, just one blow.
Amazing. With just one strike. He was a fool.
He was a baka.
Taking Griffith head on like that. Yeah. All right, and
if
then
you don't know how deep the water is, don't jump in.
Right, this was my mistake. Yeah. Hey, say something, Griffith. Yeah.
You've made your point, Casca. I think that Corcus got the point.
Oh my gosh. All right, page 142. All right.
Like, they even have the reflection in Guts' blood on the ground.
I mean, I think that's kind of a lighting thing. It doesn't show any specific details.
Well, yeah, but still.
But still, yeah, that's pretty legit. I can actually already tell that there's a lot of art things that are kind of getting improved slowly but surely. I would say it's primarily the line art on the people.
Gotcha.
The like the individual characters and stuff. Guts is
But,
not admitting defeat. Coming up to Griffith here. Oh wow, there's our first Casca butt shot. Check it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that could be no. That's
definitely Casca.
Well, no, I was gonna say, is there a possibility that that's something else? And I was like, no, that is definitely der Wutenkraken.
I mean, she's wearing clothes, but you know.
Right. Uh-huh.
All right, next page.
See, that's one of the things with manga. You can never be too clear.
All right. Oh, that's good.
Dun,
Griffith looking down at him from on high.
And not even actually showing Griffith's eyes, just voids there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Guts looking up.
All the
All
segmented
the
pieces
anger,
of
but
armor.
his also dispassionate look.
Yep.
And just, yeah! And,
Griffith!
And this is something that I think I remember in the anime it happened, and I was, like, so confused.
Right, because Guts was confused, too. He didn't realize what happened.
Right. But, like, he just falls. And it's like, wait, did he get hit? Or did the blood loss get to him?
Oh, maybe it might have been that.
I think it might have been the blood loss, actually. Yeah. Like, he's actually bleeding a ton.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's down for the count. And look at the gorgeous radiance that is Griffith's hair. It's so much so he doesn't get outlines.
I know. It's just
on the side of his head. It's just the negative space of the sky.
Right. The sky is made to be
darker,
like, shaded so that his hair stands out.
But yeah. I gotta say, hair being made to look this good, like,
makes me think of that line from that sequence of lines from Mean Girls, where it's like, did you hear? Griffith's hair is insured for $20,000.
Griffith paid microtransactions to get that armor. Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate. Golden Age 4.
What? So apparently a decent drinking game would be taking a shot every time you see Casca's butt.
I mean, even if it's just kind of a butt shot, not necessarily like seeing her butt, you know.
Right, yeah, but like anytime it has definition, even if it's...
Okay, so we finished that chapter. That was a very short chapter. Nice and sweet here.
Yep.
I think that this is actually the last chapter. No, we have chapter 5 and chapter 6. So with chapter 4, it seems to be exactly like it was in the anime. And it's probably one of the more important parts to set up the rivalry of Griffith and Guts. But it starts off also, I would say, making Guts out to be still the main character. Like, he's encountering them, and they are kind of just side characters that, have some names and stuff. But Casca's not really given, any more focus than that little look she gave to Griffith.
Right.
And there's nothing really that we can glean specifically from that. But I think that them keeping this as close as possible to the original is really good.
Yes.
Really good. I'm sorry, keeping the anime as close as possible to the original is
right. This
section of the story
to the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that in some ways it's still not really extrapolated on anymore. Like, in some ways there's parts where I was thinking, like, ooh, I wonder if they'll go deeper into this in the manga. And it's like, no, not too much. Not too much. It's actually, like, just the right amount of, little details here and there. Giving a lot of good imagery for the fighting and stuff. Yeah. But
goes to show that the anime really was a good adaptation. Like it, you know, of course would leave some things out, but
Right.
like,
It was a very different kind of adaptation, but the parts of the important story that they needed to convey
they kept a lot
for the Band of
the
the
same
Hawk,
stuff
I would
in.
say. If anything, it's kind of the story of Guts meeting the Band of the Hawk and his adventures with them. It's kind of the rogue mercenary encounters a new family, and
Right.
they have their misadventures until all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And that's the anime, basically. But, yeah.
Yep.
His hair, check out the horse's mane. Yeah, we saw that, yeah.
All these men in their disgusting, fantastic bodies.
All right, going on to the next chapter here. Chapter 5. Oh, my, we are in nightmare territory.
They call them the Shinjin.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
And Guts is a kid, and he's running away from a monster that is probably a Donovan,
Bazuso, like...
monstrosity mix.
Yep.
It's clawed with demon, hands and stuff. It's going to
Yeah.
grab him and stuff. Oh, boy. Next page, 152. And it's Gambino with the dog, and...
Yep. Sitting on a throne of sorts amidst a pile of skeletons.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, and Guts holding his leg.
And the way, like, in that part there with him all shadowed out and stuff, that he kind of looks like Zod, you know?
Yeah. You shoved your sword right up through my throat. It hurt a lot, even to death.
Lifting up his own
that's
head.
so gross.
Like some nearly headless Nick stuff right there. Yeah.
Page 154 now. Oh, that's just messed up. Oh, and then the dog has the head of
Shisu. Yeah.
Shisu. That's so gross.
Yep.
Oh. And then,
And
here
then
comes Donovan.
Basu Donovan.
Yeah. I think it's just supposed to be Donovan.
Yeah, probably.
But Monster Donovan. You should have died.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
And that's so messed up. He's thinking, forgive me, forgive me. Like, I'm the one who messed up. It's...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, next page. This is page, 153, 54, 55. Page 156.
Oh, and...
Yep.
Butt shot. Take another shot.
And Casca is lying with Guts.
But.
Yeah.
You don't understand my vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch me, and yeah.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. He really got stabbed pretty deep, I guess, so...
Yep.
Something I kind of remember glossing over, I think, when I watched the anime for the first time.
Yeah.
I always keep losing my page. 61, 60, 59, 58, 57. Yeah, we're on page 157.
Yep.
Going to page 158.
Guts has woken up.
Hey, and the Band of the Hawk. And this is cool because you remember how we see the mercenaries in the other camp? We don't get as much time seeing them smiling.
Oh,
see how many of
good
the
point.
people in this image are
Yeah.
smiling.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And a lot of that probably has to do with Griffith. Just
Yeah.
because, like, you know,
Yeah.
like, life generally is not that bad as far as, you know, the mercenary life is concerned, you know.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, another merc band.
And Casca is upset. Disappointed!
And he's like, I will console you without words. And she's like, no, I'm going to go punch a kid. And, yep, socks him right in the wound. Right in the wound. Like, she knew exactly what she was doing. Yep.
Yep.
And boof. Oh, another Casca butt shot. There we go.
Oh, yeah. That definitely is a butt
That
crack.
is intentional. Yeah.
Okay, well then maybe that isn't a good drinking game because you'd just die.
As long as we drink something like weak or something.
Yeah.
I wish you died after Griffith was through with you.
It's only natural. He took your arm. You wanted revenge.
Our Casca gave up being a woman so she could be a mercenary long ago. In truth, she's a much better swordsman than the men here. Sorry.
Judo, I just have to be super smooth because I'm judo.
Judo.
Yes.
162.
were introduced to judo.
By Griffith's orders.
She had to sleep with you for
Dun,
2
dun,
days
dun.
and 2 nights in order to warm up your body, since you'd gone cold from losing so much blood. Warming a man is a woman's duty, he said. And then Corcus, or someone else out there, is like burning themselves with the hot water or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And Griffith is here. Does it that look like a kind of a neck, like a bit of a crazy neck twist right there?
Well,
Is it just the angle?
yeah, no, it kind of does. It kinda
163?
does. Because it's,
I didn't know this was Shaft.
Yeah. Well, no. Shaft does this.
Right.
But yeah, like, because see, here's the thing: you can do a perfectly like 90-degree turn,
Right.
But it's not comfortable. Like,
It's really
like,
not
and that's
comfortable
the most
doing
you
this.
can really
Yeah.
do.
Just kind of.
So the fact that he's just like Griffith's over there, I have to see all of your amazing hair. You know,
while still looking like, off that way,
Right,
with the way his body's faced.
yeah.
I'm Griffith. What's your name?
Guts.
All right, page 164. It's an amazing sword. I could never wield it. Would you
But
accompany
still,
me?
I just want to hold it.
Griffith wants to be
Yeah.
accompanied.
Yeah.
The first thing he requests from Guts.
Now that I've handled your sword, will you accompany me?
Yes. It is a fine sword, an amazing sword. I could never wield it.
Now let's get naked and splash water. on each other.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, what the heck's Griffiths thinking? Yeah, saving a creep like that? Maybe he's making an ally. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's little Rickert. Say
Oh.
that.
Wait.
What would Rickert's voice be like? Well, saving a creep like that, maybe he's making an ally. I mean, he was incredibly strong. On our side, I'll bet he'd really help with battles.
Quit spouting
No,
that
that's Corcus, Quit spouting that crap, right, Rickert? Yeah, he cut off Errol's arm and killed Dante. How could we just leave him be after that? Yeah.
You're the one who started it.
Rat Pippin? Yeah.
Next page, 166, and just Pippin's. This is my Pippin impression.
So I must simply grunt
Wait.
ambiguously.
You have to have your eyes shut when you do it.
No, they don't need to be completely shut.
Well, I don't think his
They're
eyes are
squint-
squinted.
it's
No.
just a little
It's just his eyes are shut.
Caleb, anime logic aside, you couldn't actually have your eyes closed all the time. You'd walk into things.
No, he's like
Pippin
he's
doesn't
like
would
Daredevil.
probably just walk through the things.
That's the plot twist, that Pippin has been blind this whole time.
I'm having too much fun with this. All right, page 167. And
So who are they?
wow,
All these guys with the evil eye.
the Band of the Hawk.
That sounds plot relevant.
All right, page 168. All right, let's not read too much here. Yeah, it's bringing up the whole thing of how the siege, instead of taking 3 days, took over 3 months because of the Band of the Hawk's incredible skills.
Dun, dun, dun.
And he's heard rumors about them. And he's surprised about how young the Band of the Hawk is.
Because they are.
They are a new band of mercenaries.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Going to page 169. Yeah, and then Guts wondering why he didn't kill him with that strike. Because I realized I want you, Guts. I mean, he said it. I'm just reading it out loud. That's what he said. So
Yeah.
page 170. Guts is. Oh my gosh, Guts like, are you a homo? Oh my gosh.
Are you a hobo?
No.
Yeah.
We were also in that castle 4 days ago, and fortunate enough to watch your one-on-one combat with Bazuso. It was admirable, but it was dangerous.
Dangerous.
And then he gives commentary on how he should have fought, and he's gambling with his own life. And Guts is realizing that he is being
Realization.
he is being disassembled by this guy. Going to page 172.
So which one of you is Goku?
Oh man. Yep. And he is completely understanding everything about Guts. He's like, and I've taken a liking to you. I want you, Guts.
You already said that.
You said
before.
that, yeah. All right, going to page 174, and Casca's hearing all this talk of men wanting each other, and she's feeling very rustled in her jammies, you know.
Yep. She's like, okay, my fanfic. This will be the next. No,
Who's he think he is talking to people like that? If I say no, do you? You bet your ass. Hell no. Hernia. Yeah. Wow. You stabbed me and now you're all buddy-buddy? You're the ones who attacked me. I've got no intention of just forgetting that. And I killed one of your men, so I'm not about to tell you to forget that either. Page 175 to 176. And the classic pose. Put your sword right at the crux between your legs. Yep. And
Casca's watching. You have to make sure that it's proudly protruding.
Yep. They've got to fight. Yep. Guts's retorts are very uncensored and yeah. I don't think I should be saying that on Twitch.
Probably not. They might take issue. They took exception to that.
I don't dislike doing things by force. Casca.
Griffith!
Stay out of this, Casca.
But,
I must obtain the things I desire.
like me?
No. Rip.
Yeah.
Yep. So then they fight, and the world is... It rings with their glorious battle.
A fated battle between men.
Page turned to 180.
And Pippin. He's
Pippin's senses are...
My nostrils are flaring. Something must be wrong.
Yep. And clang, clang, ching, ching. And... Griffith is easily taking on Guts. I like that this is completely the same, basically, from the anime.
It's not about size, it's about how you use it.
Wow, yeah. Next page, page 182. And he's got him.
Yep.
And parry.
That's right.
Griffith's like, we can postpone this, you know. You're disadvantaged with those injuries.
Dum, dum, dum.
And the fight continues. Turning page 184.
Line art
indeed. This is gorgeous. Hey, in that shot, Casca looks like Puck. Look at that.
You can do this, Griffith!
You can do this. I gotta have my waifu eyes out. Yeah, the sexual tension is real. Oh my gosh.
That insolent prick. Yeah, kill him. Yeah.
Turn it a bit more this way, I can't see.
It's Griffith's orders. Don't interfere.
Don't interfere.
Don't be stupid. Yeah, this is our chance to kill him. Out of the way. Yeah.
Since when are you the boss, Corcus? Here, Griffith's orders are absolute, remember? And your name is Corcus.
Yes.
You will never be the leader.
All right, turning page to 186. Guts takes a million hits, and Griffith, like, unlimited blade works him with a bunch of little strikes, all superficial, intentionally. And whoa. Is that the part where he dislodges the ground into his face? Right here?
Yes.
Yep. And next page. Whoa, the Griffith landing on the blade. That part was so iconic in the anime. Oh my gosh. And here they got it with, like, it almost looks like there's rain and the clouds are billowing and the world is just like this battle.
Guts just looks up and is like, how in the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
All right, next page. Next page, everyone's in awe. And he puts his blade at Guts' neck.
throat. Yeah.
Yep. And Griffith is godlike.
Wait,
foreshadowing.
is
See?
Wow.
I like you more and more. You'll do anything to win. But you can swing your sword like this. What now? Feel free to give up if you wish. You're a talkative bastard. I'll show you how mouths should be used in a fight.
Next page.
I loved how they did that in the outtakes.
Yes, in the outtakes is
Yeah.
and Griffith is just
Negative lighting. I am surprised.
just very
Not quite negative
surprised.
lighting, but
All right, so I don't think we have anything really to discuss about this one. It's very similar, so let's move on.
yeah.
and get to the
Fighting
next page.
blood by cuspids.
Yep. And Griffith is kind of trying to be careful. He's not
He's
doing
like,
anything. But,
I don't want to kill you.
but you know, guts bleeding out of his mouth like he was back then. Now, next page, he dislodges Griffith's footing, and
This starts
Griffith starts
Guts's.
to fall. Page 195.
This starts Guts's lesser-known journey for dental health.
Seriously. All right, what's going on in chat right now?
Clang.
Puck equals Casca confirmed.
Oh, apparently there's a chapter removed because Mura requested it. I was wondering if you could react to the chapter because I think it's.
We're going to be sticking with what's in here. So
if the creator decided that they wanted to take it out, that's something that they probably put a lot of thought into.
Yep.
So
The line work on Griffith is so light. The contrast between him and Guts is so stark. Yep.
yeah,
Yep, definitely.
yep.
Who's that white-haired princess? She pretty.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. My tooth chipped the other day, so this page hurts. Yeah, I feel ya. Now it goes into the fist fight, and Guts is just wailing into Griffith.
Boom, boom, boom.
Page 197 gives him a
Yep.
solid kick.
Yep.
Griffith is down. Page 198.
No way.
Wait. Don't tell me Griffith's the one losing. You fool. It's strategy. Yeah. Yeah, but I've never seen Griffith like that. Crawling on the ground. Wait, what is this? What is this chibi look of Guts on page, what is this? Page 190?
198? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like,
He's like, bleh, and
he's like smiling and he's like,
bleh.
because, you know, all the blood that was in his mouth from when his mouth was sliced up.
How's your own blood taste? I bet that's the first time that pretty face has ever been hit.
Ooh.
And then he comes up to fight.
It's over. And then, ching, glint in the eyes.
Griffith has already won.
Let me teach. Did you ever read the grappling chapter? The what?
Yep. And grappled, armbar, page 200. Oh, and Guts is down.
Yep.
Very much potentially
Cheering. Woo!
going to be dislocated. Going to be dislocated. And he's waiting. And he's like, asshole. And then, grrk. Ah! Yeah, you can hear the like the pain there. And they're like, oh yeah, that's our Griffith.
Much swearing at this point. His guts is just
Yeah. Everyone's cheering him up. They're like, hey, well, that's what you get. Yeah, come on, stand up. Yeah. And Griffith is like, nah, don't beat him when he's down. 203 to 204. Now you belong to me. He just stares at him in his eyes, and it's like,
oh wow.
look into my eyes, closer, closer.
Okay,
deeper.
hold on a second.
What?
That looks like a certain shot from Monster.
Where?
Johann Schuld.
Oh, I could see that.
Like
maybe.
I mean, it could that's not like it has to be like a super unique thing, you know. But I would not be surprised if that was.
I think that's
intentional.
probably not a Berserk reference, but we can go back and check and see. It might be similar, but I don't know if he actually says "Now you belong to me." You know?
Oh no! But just the whole idea of staring, the eyes thing, and the
Yeah.
other person being like, ugh.
Yeah. Well, that's a thing that it's happened a lot of other stuff. And now he's one of the Hawks.
Now you belong to me. What's that mean?
Please clarify the relationship.
Yeah. So when
Yeah.
he said, "Now you belong to me," did he mean now you're one of the Hawks, or go to my chambers?
But Casca is saying that I want you. He's never said anything like that. Not to anybody.
Yep.
Yeah. Next page, 206.
Camp
Guts.
night.
Guts is so pissed that I lost. I didn't die or anything, but I lost.
That's not in the script. I'm supposed to just kill everything.
Yep. Even Griffith's derpy look in page 207.
Yep.
I like that. It's a very simplistic bit of art, so you could maybe say he was cutting corners there compared to usual art.
Or it's just
But I
to
like
make
that
Griffith
that's-
seem like he's shining and.
Well, no, I think it's to make it look how stupid Guts thinks of him.
Oh,
That's how
sure.
kiddish he thinks of him.
Sure.
He's like,
Yeah.
Like, this is literally the way Griffith looks right here. Just,
Yep. Yep.
definitely looks dumb. All right, going to page 208. Oh, yeah, and then Corcus, I forgot. Yeah, Corcus is the one that's like, I'm going to kill him.
Don't chicken out. There are 7 of us. Yeah.
But he's still not the one that will
He
actually go
killed
in.
Dante. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
He
worry.
was-
If we're lucky, we
he's
just
so
kill him in his
frickin'
sleep.
Powerful. Besides Griffith.
If we ditch his body somewhere in the woods, even Griffith will think he ran off. Yeah.
Let's keep talking right outside his tent.
And then
These guys will be no problem at all.
Casca's right here. She says,
Even if he's
nah,
wounded,
man. Nah.
he isn't someone you can beat.
Yep. It feels good to be back with the Band of the Hawk. Even though I know they're all gonna... every once in a while...
Even though I know they're all gonna...
Yeah. Basically that. Just I don't want to say it. It's just...
Right. Yep.
Yeah. It's just good to have them back.
Yep.
Oh, and Corcus steps out of line. Corcus steps so far out of line. Page 209. She draws her blades so fast to his
Say
neck.
that
Look,
again.
look, he's a... Yeet!
Yeah. And I'll take your head off.
Don't get so riled up. Yeah, it was just a joke. Yeah, he's like,
All these looks. Look.
So
Look,
much sexual
look.
tension.
That makes 2 I owe of you. So I'll say thanks for now. All right, page 212.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just following Griffith's orders. Babaka.
All right, next page 213. Guts can't sleep.
Yep. He's thinking about the pretty woman.
He lays up against his crate there with his sword next to him, and here we go. And the next page, 214
Yep.
and 215 altogether. Just
Therese.
the terrain and the city and the castle and
Yep.
the town and the everything. And the,
Yep.
it's so good.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Oh, turn the page back real quick. So, I'm not entirely sure, but I think he might have been basically putting padding. Yeah, he put padding in his bed, and then hid basically, so that way if anyone did come in, they would go after the bed where they'd think he is, but then he's not there, and he could get the jump on
Oh,
them.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was this padding here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Jeez. Oof. All right, going on to page 216.
Chat, meanwhile, is debating how Guts X Griffith makes them uncomfortable because of how much they hate Griffith.
Right. All right, so now we have the Band of the Hawks setting out, and they're going to do their sneak attack at night.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah.
There is none. I was told there's no might to spare for at night strike on the enemy. Yeah, the cowards.
The rear guard will be Guts. You'll see to it.
Dun, dun.
Next page.
And the horse is like, oh, crap.
218, I believe.
Yeah.
220, 218. Yep. He has to protect our rears.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's a direct forced road, but you'll still have to keep perhaps several hundred horsemen at bay while fleeing. There's a high risk of death. Can you do it?
It's an order, right?
Right.
What's Griffith trying to do? I bet you just tested him. Anyway, it's a shame. Won't he just run off?
No, it's dangerous work, but it's also an important duty. He's not just doing this, he's not just doing this in order to test him. Griffith trusts the louse.
Yes. Next page. 220. All right. So they're all setting out.
That's
Susume!
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Susume. We're going quietly. Forward.
Susume.
Yeah. So then they go and cross the river.
Yep.
All right. Page 221 to 222. Guts is noting the tactics of how this mercenary band moves. And like, wow, I'm really impressed about what's going on here. Yes, one of my favorite parts in the anime. Judo at page 223 getting to show off his insanely good knife-throwing skills. Just whoop, dead instantly. Just silently and perfect. All right, page 223 to 224. It's cold. What a crummy night to be on sentry duty, I swear. Not even any forest wolves on a night like this.
What's that? Yeah, this was the one time they actually played Forces in the show. Like, I didn't realize it because I hadn't watched it in a while.
Then Forces plays.
And it cuts right before the climax.
The high.
Yeah, I was, and they never play it again. Like, it's just in the next episode thing, and it's like,
Yep. Oh, and the Band of the Hawk looks so good.
oh
man, look at. Okay, hold on. But like, look at this. Look at this.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Just beauty.
And he's just like,
Run. But like each panel.
Oh
is
yeah.
unique.
Oh yeah.
Each panel is focusing on a different set of writers.
Yep. And their armor's different. Their faces are different, and all that stuff. Like, yeah, it's.
Yeah, a lot more exposed faces. You can see the differences of some of them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really
it's
cool.
awesome.
All right, next page here. The attack is sprung. Enemy raid! And Griffith leading the charge. Pippin just smashing heads. The little montage that they do in the anime of cutting to each character, showing them being awesome. Yeah, even Rickert right there. See?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Casca. Guts taking off a head in one just magnificent swipe.
Yeah, head and an arm, I think.
Oh my gosh, yes, the arm as well. Wow.
Or wait, no, or was that just showing where his sword? No, yeah.
No, that's an arm.
Arms.
No, that's just one arm.
No, that's two.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
You're right, because he was holding it with two hands.
Yeah.
Yo, this is nuts. All right, next page, 230.
I said fire.
Yeah, and then the gunpowder explodes. Whoa. And they've done their duty, and they leave.
Yep.
Before they can even
Now,
mount,
run!
Oh. Wow.
I mean, look at how gorgeous those horses look, and the armor and the horses.
there's the close-ups of, like, all the horses here.
With, like, the sheen on their fur and everything in the moonlight. Like, yeah.
Did you just say fur? You mean hair?
No, that'd be that'd be considered fur. Like the
Question in chat: horses have hair, right? Not fur.
No, they have hair up here. Yeah, they have their mane, right? Or actually, why would that be different? Because it functions basically the same.
There is a reason.
Oh, okay.
But we'll talk about it later. All right. So next page here, their forces are mounting a retaliation, the cavalry, and then the rest will stay here to try to get rid of the
try to get rid of the fire. Guts is marveling at their tactics.
Yep.
And here they come.
Because tactics actually exist.
Yep.
With Griffith.
And all of their knights with way heavier armor. Like, check that out. Like, all of them have heavy plate armor.
Yeah.
All the way to the back. And these
Probably not
horses
the
look...
best thing for like chasing or fleeing
but
enemies.
if it's not for a long distance and stuff,
Sure.
it should be fine because their horses have already been used a bit tonight. So these horses are fresh. So oof. Yep. All right. And that's the end of chapter 6. Wow. Jeez. Yep. Dang.
Yeah.
Volume 4. I think this was one of the bigger volumes, actually.
I mean, it had plenty of chapters, but the chapters are varying lengths.
200 and...
Doing what?
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 236 pages.
I'd say that's pretty, like, standard-ish length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. Like, thinking to, just how much... the chapters are starting to get shorter.
Right, yeah. Because the second volume had only like 2 chapters in there.
Oh, that was Judo, not Rickert? Oh, okay, gotcha.
You see, it's hard to tell in
Rickert
the
is
manga.
the water boy.
But Rickert kills some people.
Horses have hair and fur.
Yeah, see, now people are just, like, debating whether it's... Yeah, because there's the mane and the tail, but then there's this part, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same size, chapters are smaller,
Yep.
so it feels like we've gone over more content because the chapters
And
separated
plot-wise,
stuff.
we have certainly gone through more content. Like, because we started...
Going very slowly.
Well, right, but like, yeah. And with this volume, it started with Guts, being 9 years old, then it ends with him being in the Band of the Hawk. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just in terms of, all the time skips that they did.
1 volume a day. No.
Yeah.
No.
No, definitely not. If I was reading this, just for me, I probably still couldn't even do 1 volume a day.
Oh, yeah?
I probably wouldn't get as much out of it that way.
Right. It's one of those things where it's like you could, but do you want to?
Yeah. Question, and now that you're in the golden age, and this will mostly be things you've already seen, will you guys maybe be reading 2 volumes a week until you reach content that wasn't the anime? No, probably not.
Yeah.
The main thing right now is specifically getting I would say kind of into the flow of really absorbing as much of it as we could, because there's a lot of things that I think we miss when we watched the anime for the first time, and then going through with the manga, we now see how the story was intended to be in slightly different ways here and there. So we're getting a double look at it, but also with a more correct perspective of the author's original intent for the story.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
Off topic, did you see Elon Chan tweeting more anime stuff? Yes.
Yeah, that is
several weeks to
pretty
catch up
crazy.
to the eclipse. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a slow ride. I mean, like, it's Berserk.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a fun ride.
Whole volumes cut in the adaptation from the manga to the Golden Age arc in, the anime.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
Yep, that
Wow.
makes sense. Yep, I'm not worried. I'm excited to get
Yeah,
into
it'll be good
more
stuff.
in-depth stuff. What are kind of the things that you notice as you guys in chat notice that's different specifically in the manga than in the anime that you're we should talk about? Because a couple things I noticed
things we've seen so far.
Of course. But the main thing with whole Donovan character really raises, I would say, more so kind of a topic of, okay, in this story, there's a lot of really dark stuff that happens. But a lot of it happens specifically to Guts. And Guts' character is one that you really... because he's not the edgelord, it's kind of the environment that's the edgelord in a lot of ways.
Sure.
I think you give him a little bit of a break for not bringing down the story as much, just kind of being the one that happens to be brought down because of the story. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like that takes off a bit of the edginess of Berserk?
Yes, absolutely. Because, like, because whenever I see Guts, I don't see someone who's, like, trying to be cool or awesome. I see someone who basically is just, he has a lot of stuff that he has to deal with and put up with and everything because of the world he lives in, and he handles it as best he can.
Yeah.
You know, but and that does a lot to keep him from being the edgelord because you know, he's not making everything about him, if that makes sense.
Right.
Even though his story is all about him.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that the Golden Age arc is long, about the length of other complete manga, and it is a flashback. Wow.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's plenty anime missed before the eclipse, but next few volumes will be without much new stuff.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed that Guts, Griffith, and Casca look much
more accurate
to age
in the manga than in the anime?
Yeah.
Like, in the anime at this point, it's like you at the beginning you could kind of see like, okay, Guts looks a little bit, you know, on the young side, but like with Casca and Griffith,
she looked a lot older.
Griffith looked a lot older. Like, yeah, but like, oh yeah, Guts is definitely 15. Casca, yeah, she's not much older than that.
Yeah,
probably.
she's maybe 16 or 17. And Griffith could be 18.
Yeah,
if that.
Yeah, who knows?
But I would say they're probably closer to his age than, you know, Guts is used to. And having everyone be that young, he's like, well, this is weird. Like, like he's used to seeing a bunch of old guys and stuff. Maybe that was the other thing I really liked, was seeing all the Band of the Hawk again and just how they're all smiling comparatively to the other mercenary camp, where everyone's kind of got this like,
Yeah. Well, and also just everyone being younger too. Like that was very noticeable just from the art. Even like having Guts comment on it was great too, as you know, to sort of draw attention to it.
Right. I think he comments on it in the anime, and it's a little bit like.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a little bit like, sure, they're kind of young.
Right, but we hadn't really seen much of the previous mercenary band, so
we had nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
I really liked, probably is my favorite part in the volume, I really liked Donovan's death. Like, it felt so cathartic. Just the fact that it happened so quickly, and it was just like a few pages afterwards. It's just like, he's separated.
Like, very next thing.
Guts had it constantly on his mind. He's like, the second I get a chance,
make sure I bring a crossbow with me,
and I'm killing him. 1-2 stab. And I and nothing for that guy.
And the connection point to the snake, you know, that he killed, you know, shooting it, and then once it's down,
standing
shooting it
over him and being like,
standing over it, and,
tell me, you know,
questioning it and all that.
Yeah.
Say my name,
or say, tell me who.
Yeah, give me a name.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man.
Tell me why singing should be a standard part of every Berserk reading stream. We're glad you appreciate it.
I'm glad to. Glad to see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was one question. That someone that wasn't able to make it asked the Splinter person from the last time, and of course, you know, only able to do this because I'd read this volume before.
Gotcha.
But that there seemed to be basically a focus on Casca's eyes being dark. And like, and it's like, yeah, that is a good point, because like they could have had him comment on like the fact that like, oh, she is not a, you know, Caucasian person, you know, or you know, or a woman in the army, and I think he does comment on that, but the idea of her eyes being dark, and it's like, yeah, that's interesting. I think it's just a thing of, because he has some memories of, you know, when he was, you know, sleeping with her, and that's basically what it was.
He's drawing the connection.
Yeah, mainly. Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. Don't touch me feels more justified in the manga. Yes,
it really does. Yeah.
It does. It's something that we have a little bit of assumption based on Guts' behavior in the anime, that it's like, oh, something might have happened to him, he might have been abused. So it still works, but it's way more justified in the manga for sure.
No, I am not still reading ahead. I had 5 volumes in a moment of weakness.
Peps says, most of my complaints with the anime has to do with what they cut, but I can understand why they had to cut child rape, because obviously.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, just the emotion and atmosphere is more grounded in the manga. Yeah, I can see
Sure.
why you're saying that. Totally.
Yeah, because they spend a lot more time with like the earlier parts with Guts' childhood and stuff. So, and the art helps too. I mean, let's
Totally.
be real.
You know what? I'll be waiting so long to see your next Berserk stream. Hey, ha ha ha
Yeah.
ha ha. Yeah. One more volume before we get double blind on the manga. Exactly.
Yeah, in the anime, Guts jumps to thick steroid boy. Like he really
Seriously.
does. It's just suddenly
Yes.
like, oh yeah, I'm huge.
Big,
Sorry,
big man.
Even though,
I-
like, at
I
that
have
point, he
muscles.
should technically be 18, right? Because
Right.
15, you know, when he first joins, and then they do a 3-year time skip.
Yep.
And then it's just like, yeah,
I put on 30 pounds of muscle.
yep, straight muscle.
Just nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I could see him getting big in the Band of the Hawk, but it's not something that, you know, he really becomes that big that quickly. Or maybe it's the manga main characters need to be teenagers. thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is a big thing. The fact that even after Donovan is dead, right, Guts still has PTSD from that. The event was still traumatic, right?
Right.
The effect isn't gone just because he killed the person,
Yeah.
right? All the parts when it shows him like in his you know, fever
Nightmare
dream,
dream,
right?
yeah.
Nightmare dream. And like he's asking for
Gambino
to
him.
forgive him.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's the whole thing with Donovan and stuff. That's what basically
Yeah.
if it didn't have stuff like that, it would feel like the whole Donovan thing was sort of just tacked on and forgotten about.
Right.
And Guts wouldn't forget about that, right?
Yeah. I don't think Guts will ever
don't touch me
forget
thing.
about this.
Right, exactly.
That's messed.
So
That's so messed up.
yeah. Oh, 5 volumes, a moment. I read quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit that for every cool armor in the manga, there is a cringy helmet.
Like Bazuso.
Like Bazuso
Yeah.
or Griffith. Rickard is 10, Pippin's 1819, Cork is 1920. Yeah, I
Okay.
can see that, yeah. Berserk is a story about Guts having issues and working through those issues only to get more issues.
Pretty
Sounds about
much.
right.
Yeah.
Did you notice much more characterization Guts gets than in the anime? Notice how
for
his
sure.
inner thoughts are more prominent, and more will be coming for the Band of the Hawk. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for more characterization for the Band of the Hawk and for Guts,
Mm-hmm.
but specifically the Band of the Hawk because I really did like Guts, and I know that we're going to get more characterization for him because we're going through the manga, so there's more material. But for the Band of the Hawk, I don't expect there to be that much more material on them. But if there is, I really want more characterization for them because I love the Band of the Hawk. They're
Oh
great.
yeah, that's actually a really good point. The fact that the first rape that happens in Berserk is a little boy, not a girl, right? That does a lot to make me basically know that they're handling it tactfully and respectfully, kind of, if that makes sense. Because one of the things that can happen a lot of times in anime,
Yeah.
that is just dumb and stupid and awful, is that basically rape will be thrown into the female character's backstory to make it more tragic, and it is literally just tacked on in there.
Yeah.
And it is horrible. It's awful, right? So the fact that they basically have that happen with Guts, they have the PTSD and stuff, and it's Guts, it's the main male character, right?
Yeah, I think it's something that it might be a little bit tricky to call respectful.
Well, yeah, but
But the thing I think about it more so is that they're handling the PTSD side of it. So
Yes.
as long as that's being done, I think that's what's respectful about it.
No, so maybe this is a better way to sum it up. Sometimes in anime, when they tack that on for like a female character's backstory, there's a part of me in the back of my mind that's wondering how much of it is for the character and how much of it is actually as a fan service aspect, basically. And there was very clearly none of that with the whole thing that happened with Guts. So
Well,
yeah.
yeah, that's actually a very good point. The first scene actually in Berserk is a sex scene,
Right.
and there's nothing I think that's not. It looks consensual.
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
But the thing about the violence and brutality that happens within that act of sex betwen Guts and the apostle or the demon
thing or whatever.
I think is a point of something for Guts's character that you might not say that it's something where because of his abuse in the past he's now he's now permanently scarred by it. But I think it is kind of interesting that they chose to have the first act of violence be involved in a sexual act, in connection to a sexual act. So I don't know. There's a lot of psychological stuff that can go there.
Well, and I won't say anything about that not being a fan service aspect, but yeah.
Jacobs means that it's not done for a fan service in a fetish way. Yeah, right. It's just something that I want to make sure that Jacob, is patient enough to communicate that clearly, because sometimes I need to know exactly where he's coming from with this, because I know a lot of people who have had sexual abuse in their past, and it's something that is so stupidly common, actually sickeningly common, to to find out about. And I'm talking about the kids and stuff, people under the age of 11,
right? And
it's ridiculous how many times you'll be you'll be getting into kind of a closer kind of talk with people about just stuff that's gone on in the past, and people are and they'll just open up about things, and they'll be oh my god, it's no joke. It's so it's very tough in an entertainment medium like manga to be hey, this stuff happens. And it's kind of funny in that Donovan had a line where he says, this stuff happens all the time in the army. Right. And I think that was actually the mangaka kind speaking to the audience and saying hey, don't you freak out and get mad at me. This happened all the time in these kinds of situations. And I think that's the part that shouldn't be turned away from. That's the part where you should go, he's right. He's right. Yeah. And it's messed up, but don't reject the reality of really messed up situations because it turns your stomach. Instead, kind of go. Right. It's an example would be, I used an example of something that's really horrible and stuff. Is you see pictures of people that have completely underdeveloped bodies because of starvation. Sure. And it's you look at the picture and you're just I can't look at that.
Like that picture that that became really famous of the kid that's trying to get to somewhere. I can't remember where it was, but he is starved to death's door, skin and bones, and there's literally a vulture watching him.
Yep. Yeah. And it's something where acknowledging and being aware is important, but when we take offense at something that we look at that is just an act of injustice, something that's just wrong, we shouldn't equate that to meaning that the person that distributed the thing is necessarily in the wrong.
Yeah, it's like the person that can act play a part in a play or a movie or whatever, and it's a twisted part.
Yeah, like Joffrey in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly.
It's why we don't get angry at Joffrey's actor, even though people do because they're idiots.
Well, and there might be something where it's you see the actor and you just have this instinctive and then you're oh, that's right.
And that's fine, as long as you're not acting on it. But then you then realize, oh, the reason why this character is being played is because this stuff, this act is something that happens more often than we'd like to admit. Oh, would you rather follow Griffith or Dio Brando if you had to? Griffith? Dio Brando is immortal, and Griffith is probably going to die at some point.
It's weird to say this, but I almost feel like I would have better odds of surviving if I followed Griffith, which is really weird to say.
It is really weird to say that, yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and actually, in that respect, you could be a good person following Griffith and just end up getting sacrificed at the end.
Yeah.
In that respect, you wouldn't necessarily have to do anything
Well,
horrible.
we've got someone in the chat basically saying, yes, that happened to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's...
Yeah.
I...
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, guys, move on from the topic already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah,
a good
we
idea.
can move on to
Yeah,
something
but
else. Yeah, for sure.
but this volume was excellent. The art was fantastic.
Yeah.
And like the way this feels like basically a proper setup for Guts as a character, because with what happened in the anime, they did a good job of it, right? But even then, when we saw Guts where he was at the, sort of more present day, even though it's still a flashback, he still felt like, okay, he's set up as the edgelord type, the I swing my sword and things die. And then of course we get to see that he's not that as it goes on and everything, and the seeing him struggle and all the crazy stuff that he had to go through, that helped with that. But just that more up close view of Guts, because Guts doesn't say very much,
Yeah.
He's not a man of many words.
In fact, it's Griffith that brings out his vocabulary, his desire to speak, and also his, I would say, his frustration, because Griffith is such a contradiction with his character just being introduced to Guts. Guts is just spouting off every kind of like frustrated remark that he can, which is hilarious because Guts has been so quiet up until this point. And I think that shows really the potential that they have to work together, in that they both bring out a different side of each other that that either we as the audience are not used to seeing for Guts, and Casca is not used to seeing for Griffith. So,
But, like,
good
but the-
stuff we actually already discussed, I think, in the anime episodes when this came up.
But the fact that we were able to get that earlier, so that way, because we still see that he is a very quiet person, right? But the fact that we're able to get that up close view so that we can relate to him a lot, that way when that stuff happens, it will we'll be anticipating it more, rather than it just being a pleasant surprise. I'm really interested to see how that changes just the whole story.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Joffrey's actor. He was so good at playing the role. Yeah, exactly.
he was. He really was. Yeah. Yep.
You thought they would choose Griffith, but it was our idea. Yes. Are you way more surprised by how good this is? I'm actually now not surprised anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of expecting like really high, good quality art, and we're getting it, and it's getting slightly better every I don't know, 2 or 3 chapters or so, and then they're having these big panning, not panning, but multi-page
massive
shots, and it's just
with great detail and
just
everything,
oogling it. It's amazing.
One of the things that I'm a little bit worried about now is that now that we're starting to acclimate to the Berserk manga,
Right.
going to other manga, like, how is that even gonna work? Like,
Right.
we're gonna have such a cold shock as we're like, oh yeah, that's right. We won't get that same level of art. We won't necessarily get that same level of like nuanced characterization and things like that. And oh boy.
But this is great stuff, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here and watching us kind of go through this. Y'all are awesome. Be sure to give us a follow if you haven't yet, so you can catch the next stream. We're going to be doing more gaming streams Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yep. And all our podcasts and Berserk manga streams are 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Monday and Tuesday, respectively. This is good stuff.
It is. Indeed.
I gotta say, I'm starting to empathize a lot more with Guts, but I would say I'm also starting to see why I liked Berserk so quickly when I started the anime. Because we're now getting to that part in the beginning of the anime.
Right, yeah.
And there's this psychology stuff that goes on between the characters of Griffith and Guts that I can't wait to see the manga's perspective on it in that way, or how the manga kind of frames it. Because there's different still shots that they're going to focus on.
Well, and let's just talk about the fact that they don't have "in this world is the destiny of mankind" at the beginning of every episode.
So wait, should we do that and
the opening?
Tell me why. I don't know. I mean, you guys let us know what you think about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all are awesome.
Wow.
Appreciate Jinx. Yeah. Appreciate all the support, and we'll be able to hang out with you guys later. But if you're a sub or anything like that, be sure to check the sub only room in there. There's an invite to the Discord.
Yes.
So you can chat with us about non-spoilery Berserk stuff, get involved in some of the events there or anything like that. But yeah, we'll less cringy voices next time, please. I mean, I think we did a little bit too much, Jacob. We did a little bit too much, but we'll work it out. But catch you all later, guys. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye.